Yes. Finally. It's been a while. It's been a long time. What was I going to say then? Just literally. Obviously it's been a long time. Can you believe, right? I've not done one of these live chats since when the fucking season started. Here he is. Yes, Supreme. When the football season started. Do you know what I've realised I've just been doing then, Supreme? Just this second. So, and I've done that with this as well. Right. Look what I've done. So I've made one of them story things on Insta. And everything I've posted about the thingy is to that. Look, the delay, the delay about the thing, the delay, and even going live. Oh, what the fuck? Like, how can I not use thingy? Yes, Terry. How can I? Oh, your bollocks, but might also use the Terry. Like, yeah. How's the? How have I? One sec. Oh no, I don't need that. Like, what can we take a picture of? Childish Gambino. Boom. Oh, what a fucking idiot I am. Technology, you know what I mean? I put one thing on there. I put a picture of my jar. I put a picture of my jar on that little fucking green thing. And everything since then's been on there because I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not. No, I don't want that. Oh, I've clicked it again. I put it on again. Look. Twice live. Be better than every animal. 1 second, Terry. Let me get to the bottom of this, mate. We'll try again. One sec, Terry. How do I do it? Right, link. No, bro, I'm missing the betting. Terry, I missed the betting. Do you understand how much I missed the betting? Hang on, wait. Let me just. How do I work this? Click. No, not close friends. What do you do? Just that. There you go. Boom. I realised how to do it. No, Terry, I don't bet. And do you know what? Look at this. Look what I downloaded, but I didn't end up going on it. Where did I put it? I put it in thingy. Look what I downloaded. The Betfair app. I downloaded. Yes, Stefan. I know. Sorry, Terry. I downloaded the Betfair app before. What game was it? When did Ollie stay in, mate? Do you remember Ollie? Do you remember Ollie, part of the big fucking betting, the whole betting, what's it called? The betting story, where he was the one who fucking told me not to put fucking Saka on, and it was Odegaard. Well, anyway, he came and stayed here for 3 nights. Oh, bro, never again. Do you know what, Stefan, though? It was quite good, that. If I put a quid on them at night, I reckon I'd do that with a quid or something, but Ollie stayed here for... sound Betfair laying losers. What do you mean, bro? But I was always a Bet3. I just always had Bet365 because that's the only one I had. But I've had to self-exclude myself in Bet365 because of that fucking fiasco that went on. What a mad fucking time in my life that was. So I downloaded Betfair. But originally, when I first ever started betting, when it used to be me and Kirsty used to like have fivers in work and race to see who could get the most money. I think it was fivers. That was Betfair. Originally, you can lay, can't you, on Betfair? I don't know what lay means, bro. But I know nothing about gambling. Surely you don't think I know anything about I can become. Oh shit! This would be a quick way to go skin. I can be the bookie. I can. What do you mean? What do you mean I can be the bookie? Yes, Jamie. What do you mean I can be the bookie? I don't get it. Example. Anyway, let's not just deal with Terry. Do you know how much shit we have? Just like I'm having one conversation with Terry. Do you know how much shit we've got to watch? Can you believe I've not done a live chat since the season started? I haven't done one of these since the football started. And everyone. What? Yeah, I haven't done one of these since. Sorry, I haven't done one of these since the season started. And I haven't done a live chat since the season started. I thought, first, why did I go so close to the camera then? I thought, this hat, you can put 5,000 to win 1,000. You can put up 5,000 to win 1,000. What? What do you mean? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that anywhere. You can put 5 grand on to win a grand on Bet365. Tell you what you're talking about, mate. What are you talking about, Terry? Terry, I seen one of your comments actually on me. What's it called? This is just a chat between me and Terry for a bit now, for the minute, people. We'll get on to like, oh, I've still got the sugar show thing. Let me change that. Brand. That's from the watch along. Where do I change it? What's that one? Klopp. Should we get that? Yeah, get that behind Klopp, mate. Yeah, leave Klopp on, mate. I'm leaving Klopp on forever. That's staying on forever, mate. This slot. Obviously, I'm massively not behind Slot yet. I just can't get behind him. So obviously, I've not been behind him. Do you know what I mean? And then, so because I've been a detractor of him, he has a good start to the season. But any new manager can have a good honeymoon period. Do you know what I mean? You've literally seen it happen with it. Even a good. I think, but basically, Jamie, if you I don't care about any of that, mate. I don't. Best of the law. Sorry, Stephen. Listen, I don't hate him because he's bald. He obviously. Being bald, what am I talking about? Look, I wear hats when my hair goes a bit too long because my hairline's terrible. Look at this hat as well, by the way. It's velour. Look at that. DC 10 Ibiza. The velour hat, mate. Me, my mate, and Reese got one of these when we went to DC 10. DC 10. Oh, I'm thinking it's. Do you know what I've got in the background in there? The Joshua Dubois fight, and I'm aiming something, and I'm thinking, wow, what's going on there? Obviously, Joshua just gone down, end of round one. What a sick fight the Joshua fight was, by the way. Can you believe it? So, this is one of the things anyway, I fully wanted, go back to that actually. Check it, it looks all right like that. I never wear hats like that. Anyway, I fully wanted Dubois to win, and was happy that he won. But if AJ had won, right? If AJ had won after that 4th and 5th round, I think I'd have been more buzzing now. Because I'm a Joshua fan now forever, no matter what. Think of all the negative things I've been. Yeah, Terry, of course, mate. I forget, Terry, I haven't got. Mustn't have you on Instagram, Terry. Yeah, I have. You're only 6 circles off joint. Fuck off, Stephen. Listen, my hair has gone back, right? Get this, yeah? Get this, Stephen. I bet this, Stephen. Hear me out. You're gonna laugh. So I went on to this. Yeah, this is a thing with Reddit. I got called a Reddit nerd the other day. Whoa, why am I leaving my hat off? It's not that bad. Anyway, right. So, what was I saying then? Which way shall I have it on? Right. Anyway, yeah. On Reddit, it said I was reading about baldness. Yeah, black people going bald because I'm like. Because my hairline is going back. It's mad, because how much have I mocked bald people? I spent all my 20s, all my teens, everything. I spent all until about, I still do it even now, probably more than I should. Reckon Owen Weston, nah, never Terry. He's never getting back on Twitter. But yeah, I spent all my life pretty much terrorizing bald people, not realizing my hairline was going back. Because you know what? It's well less noticeable. I reckon I've probably been going bald for it to be as back as it is now. Josh, shut up, mate. I ain't got no scars or nothing. For it to be as back as it is, no. It must have been going back for a bit, and I've not noticed. You know what I mean? Just because it's literally like that. What's it called? That unnoticeable. But if I have it short, it's fine. Yeah, but get this, Stephen. This is the point I'm talking about. Go and look at any black person, yeah, ever. Fuck off, Supreme. Go and look at any black person with braids, yeah, and look how big the forehead is. But are they recognised as having a big forehead? They're not. Braids hide foreheads. I didn't realise. That's why so many black people get braids, because they're going bald. If you're going bald from the front, get braids, and the braids take the attention off the baldness. So I'm thinking, get braids. Yes, Will. Yes, Will. Yes, Josh. Josh is here. Yes, Josh. Hey, Josh, guess what? Right, I don't know if this suits you, but it suits me perfect. Newcastle has to be on a Wednesday night because I don't know what happened. My mate Tomo, he tells me all stuff what happens with fucking matches, and I know nothing. I don't work out no calendars or nothing yet. What do you make of this Arne slot? Zach, we'll get into Arne slot. Give me a minute, mate. Give me a minute. I might get me some braids. Yeah, Stephen, imagine you with braids. Oh, I can't even show you. Can I show a picture? Oh, I can't. Imagine you with braids. But listen, think about it. Think about braids with me. Imagine me having braids and a beard. I've never had a beard a day in my life until November last year, and I think I'll have a beard forever now. And I kept kidding myself saying, "Oh, I'm fat." And because I was I was quite fat when I started getting the beard, like I was putting a bit of weight on. But now I've lost loads of weight for Ibiza. I kept saying I'll definitely, and I even tricked myself saying the day before Ibiza, shave it off, just get rid of it. And do you know what? Although it's not out of the question that I might still just shave it off the day before Ibiza. Leipzig, look at Snoop Dogg. I might. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You're going to Leipzig. I'm going to Leipzig. Yeah, we'll have a little link up in Leipzig. I'm doing a watch along in Leipzig, man. I bet that. What was I saying then? Oh, I've lost my train of thought on a good fucking thing. Listen, Mason, we know it's a terrible cap. We've just been talking about it. You just because you've come late doesn't mean we've not already discussed the cap. It's velour, mate. Look at that. If you're in DC10, how can you not buy this cap? I was there. I seen a velour cap, and I'm thinking, I'll have a velour cap. And because I go back to Ibiza, what are we on? Thursday, in less than a week. 6 days, mate. We'll get back to Josh. We'll get back to Newcastle. We're back to Newcastle in 5 minutes because 6 days I'm going back to Ibiza. And think about this, yeah. Think about this, everybody, yeah. Think how much I love Ibiza, mate. Think how many times I've been to Ibiza when it's been a party island, yeah, right? And think I've not been to Ibiza when it's been normal since 2019 because I went in 2021. Yeah, get this, 2021, and it was COVID. 2022, and it was COVID. And then 2020, bear in mind, 2019, I go to Ibiza 3 times. Or do I go 4 times? 3 times? No, 3 times. 2019, I went to Ibiza 3 times, yeah. Yeah, the year one Champions League 3 times. With the Welsh lads, with my mates, and closings, yeah. 3 times. And then that was, what a sick year 2019 was. We win the fucking Champions League. Go to Ibiza 3 times. Anyway, so... fucking ram some of them clubs. Yes, yeah. I think bad news, Josh can't hack it. Fuck off, Seb. Seb's a fucking muppet, bro. You're on direct flights, Tom. People are in the chat and I'm just going on with myself. What was people saying? Bad news. What do you mean, Josh can't hack it, mate? I promise you, I'll be sounding a beefer, mate. No, just what you think is fucking. Do you know what it is, right, Seb? You kids. Seb, how old are you? I forget how old you're not. You're a lot younger than me, right? But I used to be stupid like you. Until you're 29, you're an idiot, yeah? That's a fact. Even maybe 30, I'd say you're an idiot. What you think is fucking partying is just lasting, and you say, you can't party. It's just lasting long, like staying up and being all weird for days. That's not what I won't party you all the time, but I just won't sit up for fucking 4 days anymore because it's not horrible. But anyway, listen. So 2019, I go 3 times. And then 2020, I had it obviously booked about. I would have gone about 1 million times. And it was COVID. So we went in 2020. That was when we went, and it was like the fucking height of COVID. And we was doing all them fucking Ibiza lives. Do you remember all them Ibiza lives and stuff? They were sick. And then the next year, me and my mates went, and it was COVID again. So no nightclubs were open. So I've not been to Ibiza and been in the nightclubs and that in 5 years. I can't believe it. Because in 2022, JJ's born. 2023, last year. Why didn't I go last year? I just think because JJ was just a mad year, wasn't it? And obviously, I think like people know that. I think I've said it on here before, but me and Meg split up last year for like 6 months and no one knew. I never told nobody really knew about it. We were just living separately. So I couldn't really, and that was all over summer, July to November. So I couldn't really go to Ibiza again. Watch Mickey Lauder goes up, yeah. Fuck being up for 4. Yeah, mate, you need to go to sleep. You have to sleep. Let me put this on the thing. How'd you put it on? There you go. This is the truth. Who wants to be up for 4 days? You need sleep. You have to go to sleep. How come you and Meg's... Listen. You know what Josh always says? Don't overshare. And I would have overshared them, but I'm not going to overshare. Josh, we need to go back to Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle has to be on a Wednesday. It has to be on a Wednesday. That's perfect for me, mate. Don't know if it's perfect for you, but it's perfect for me. What Wednesday is it, actually? Newcastle what? What is it? When's Newcastle away? I'm coming up. I'm going to party, but I'm obviously, me and him are going to watch it in a pub. Who's just gone down again? Joshua again. How sick was the Joshua fight? Come on, everybody. I promise you, I will support Joshua for the rest of my life. No matter what. Do you know what? I'll just sort this out with you, Josh, afterwards. I'll support Joshua for the rest of my life, no matter what. There's a point in the 4th round, I've watched it 100 times, where he gets put down. What do you mean it's Saturday? What do you mean? Someone told me Wednesday. You're lying. 26. Oh, even better. Yes, even... Wait, hang on. What are you talking about? That's in February. What? Hang on. Why have I searched Newcastle's fixtures as well instead of searching Liverpool's fixtures? December. Where? Oh, 20. Yeah, 24. Where's Liverpool? Oh, 4th of December. Is that a fucking... No, 4th of December, you mad guy. It's a Wednesday. No, that I'm wrong. You are wrong, you fucking idiot. Yes, mate. I'll go sleep definitely. You'll be spewing about 3 nights. At least. You'll be spewing 3 nights. What do you mean spewing 3 nights? Like not going out. I'll go out everything we've got booked, I'll do all the time. Your whip is still on the bridge, Josh. Your whip is still on the bridge, Josh. I don't get that. What's that? I've got Newcastle on Saturday. Robbie, who'd you sport? Who does Rob sport? Oh, I'm missing loads in the chat here. Some maybe question. No, Stephen, I'll take you. What the hell? But yeah, I didn't even finish my talking about Ibiza, but yeah, I've not been Ibiza for 5 years. 5 years. I can't wait. But then what's it said about the clubs being fingered? Do you know what? I'm a bit... Clubs are always packed, so that's not a thing. But I keep thinking, what, Ibiza's gone shit now because it's proper, like, been taken over, hasn't it, now by the... Do you remember when events were sick? Yeah. Remember when events were sick and maybe have I just got old for events? But I feel like events used to be sick, yeah, in England, like warehouses and stuff like that, and people's events. But now events are shit because the crowd's terrible. And I feel like Ibiza not gone because it was like the Instagram crowd that came in and made James that made Mason yes, and the car crash. Yeah. How bad was that? How do you know about that, Mason? Which Mason is it? Yeah. I've always said, and I maintain this is the truth. When I do a live chat live, it'll happen one day. Who knows when? It'll happen one day. When there's a live chat live, I'll tell the Newcastle story to everyone who's there. You'll be spewing it by the end of the night. I probably will be sick a few nights, bro, but so what? Do you know what, Seb, right? You go Sunderland, Liverpool next season and sit in the online since we're going up. Yeah, I think you're going up, bro. I hope we go up, bro. What do you mean? I hope we go up, bro. I fucking love Sunderland. Maybe if you used to be way better instruments. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rob. Can I call you Rob? Robert Smith, can I call you Rob, mate? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's not going to be what it used to be. And even what it used to be, fucking ticket prices, mate. Can you believe it? So when Seb was Oasis crowd going to be, oh, I know, that's what I mean. It's a bit worrying. Mason's laughing, but I still don't. Who's Mason? Mason? Do I know Mason? Who knows about Newcastle? It's blew my head off this. Was there in July? Ibiza. It's sound. Rob sound. It's sound. Is it sound? Is it still good? It used to be sick though. Think about how sick it used to be. Like it used to be, the crowd was unreal. It was like a. Do you know what's the worst thing about the Instagram? My mate goes to Ibiza every year and he says it's been pouring for 3 years now. Can't have been for 3 years though, Mike, bro, because it's been fucking it's been shut it's not been open for 3 years proper. Because I went in 2022 and it was still COVID. So unless it means the last 2 years. It's only really been properly open last year. Even 22 summer was oh no, I never went in 22. I went in 21. I went in 22. Oh no, I went in 21. I didn't go in 22 because that was the summer JJ. Oh yeah, so yeah, 3 years since COVID. Yeah, could be shit. Yeah, I feel like COVID as well with everything. Ibiza was like all through COVID, everything gained more fans, didn't it? Like I've seen like UFC like 60 net. The UFC's fan thing. I have something to do. The UFC's fan growth grew like fucking 60 odd, it's something like 60 odd % during COVID. And I feel like everything got rammed down your throat in COVID. So after COVID, I feel like everybody went to Ibiza and started going to Ibiza because it was like made to be the destination. Yeah, it was. That's what it was. KH. It was when me and Round the Moon went to Ibiza. That was the funniest week ever. Do you know what though? So I remember I went to, I was up, so he'd gone to the hotel and I'd gone out for a joint, yeah, and I sat on the beach talking to a guy who had live through the surf of the way over Southampton. Yeah, you're never beating that one ever. You'll never beat the live on the way over Southampton. Yeah, it was Southampton. Do you know what? I was watching that anytime I go on a plane, I've got loads of videos saved on my phone and I watch that. There's no way of me putting that on here and watching it live. How would I do that? I can always find that because it's my longest video. So if I fucking put them in thingy order, storage thingy order, you can find it. And saying that, I can't even find it. That is it's one of the funniest videos of all time. But yeah, I remember having a joint on the beach with some. How would you search for thingies, videos in size order on your phone? You've all done this before. Who knows? Or length, whatever, not size order, length. Oh, you go on. Fuck knows. Well, all of a sudden you're an AJ fanboy shit. Do you know what, bro? Just because that fourth and fifth round, I know it's weird, isn't it? I've hated him. I've literally hated him, despised him, hated him all his whole career. And then, but now I feel like he's being a bit more himself, the way he acts and that and stuff. And like, bit more, like, obviously he was perfectly like, I know even that little video he did after it is like media trained and everything. But the way he is like a bit more, he's more himself. He's more like, he was never this like, I hated him because he was like a fake, be humble guy. He was a bit of a fucking gangster, like not a gangster or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's fucking shooting people and stuff, but he was about it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And he wasn't like this cut image thing that he used to pretend he was. And now he acts like that a little bit. And that fourth round won me over, bro. He was when he gets, is it the slip up? No, it's so when it's one right. So there's in the fight there's a shot that gets ruled a slip that probably shouldn't have been a slip, but there's also a knockdown that gets ruled a knockdown that probably shouldn't have been a knockdown. So like it evened himself out in the knockdown where it should have been a knockdown, shouldn't have been where it should have been a slip, and he does, and he's not that hurt. And he does that, he goes like that, then he hits both things, and I thought, oh, it's just Anthony Joshua being a bit cringy, like he is a bit cringy, and then he wasn't, because he fucking for the rest of that fourth round and for the fifth round, he just started swinging, mate. He was going for it, full on going for it, and he was fucked. He was finished. He'd been finished from the moment that punch landed at the end of the first round. And if people I had on Instagram when I was posting, I said Dubois knows, and even the fucking voice notes as well. The voice notes, I said, I wonder if I can find one of them voice notes. I predicted what that was going to. I predicted how the fight was going to go, but I still thought Joshua was going to win. I said, if Dubois knows, AJ's got this fake confidence, like fake confidence from these mad little wins. Stick it on him early, and that's what he did, because it was fake confidence. I'm going to find actually one of them voice notes. It's in the group chat the boot room group chat, and it's literally like the fucking got the most people in, the most messages. How would I find that voice note? How would it be possible to? How can I find a voice note I sent into that group? Lad, the only real ones hated AJ from the start. Now I feel like there is because all the comments. Yeah, no, I hated him from the start, Josh, bro. I've hated him until, I even didn't want him to beat Dubois. I even wanted Dubois to kill him. I didn't like him recently. Just something in that fourth round that just made me think, he's all right, and now I'm with him to the end. It's mad, isn't it? Can you believe it? Josh, can you believe it? I like Izzy, Drake, and fucking Anthony Joshua in the same year. What is going on with me? What's happened to my life? I think he's getting off Twitter. Maybe Twitter is like where the switched on people are, yeah. Noche and too much Sagassi's fault. No, listen, Supreme. I like Anthony Joshua. I'm never going to sit here and start telling you. I'm not. Everything I've said about him in the past, all the time, and that I said about him leading up to the Dubois fight. I want to find that voice note, by the way. I'm going to find the voice note. How would it be possible? Is there any way of searching all the voice notes I've sent? Because I don't send that many voice notes to the group. But yeah, I'm not going to take back anything I've ever said about Joshua. Anything. I'm not going to change anything. He's got no chin. I also think I think like now he doesn't want to, he hasn't, but before I think he had a bit of quit in him. I think he definitely had a bit of quit in him, but now I think he's like, probably he's just more a bit older and not asked. He's definitely, because look at how he went out in the Ruiz fight. Yeah, that wasn't how he went out in the Dubois fight at all. He went out in the Ruiz fight, weirdly stood up in that because he didn't want to go out how he went into the Dubois fight. Do you know what I mean? He spewed it because he didn't want to go out like that. But no, this time around, he didn't give a fuck, mate. And he thought, fuck it, yeah, I'll have it with you. And he went out, mate, and tried to have it with him. And he was, from the moment he gets the fake knockdown done like that, Conor Benn's terrible, shut up. From the moment he does that, and then fucking comes out in the fourth round, he literally, from then and in the fifth, and everyone's going, that corner advice, roll the dice was terrible. It was terrible, and I am definitely not a fan of Ben Davison. Ben Davison's terrible, man. I've always been against Ben Davison. So I like Anthony Joshua. I want Anthony Joshua to do well. Get rid of Ben Davison, mate. He's terrible. But same roll of dice. Joshua was done. I don't think people realise how done Joshua was. He was done. Like second, third round, he's falling over. Fourth round, he's falling all over the place. He was done. So they're saying, "Oh, I wouldn't say roll the dice, try and survive," but rolling the dice was trying to survive. You've seen Eubank calling, yeah, you have, Josh. How funny is that? How funny is that? Eddie Hearn don't say nothing, but Frank Warren can't help but argue back, can he? He's like, he should have argued a bit more, like properly back, but instead he was just like going on about Shiraz, and it's like, mate, either just argue back about being a scumbag or let him just like do the rant. It's hilarious, scumbag. Everybody says he's fucking hilarious. And then I think Frank Warren was going to sue him money, but then I seen Supreme, no, definitely not retire, mate. No, there's a few big fights. Right, are you telling me right now, Supreme, yeah? If Fury loses to Usyk and Usyk and Dubois go and do another fucking a rematch for the undisputed, whatever, they go and do that thing, are you telling me you wouldn't watch if Eddie Hearn just put on Fury versus Joshua at Wembley? Are you telling me you wouldn't just go because it's just Fury versus Joshua? For no belt, nothing. No belt, just Fury versus fucking Joshua at Wembley. I'd go. I'd be there. I should have been there at the fucking weekend. Can't believe he apologised. I'm not. No. Do you know what, Josh? Right. It's sad that he apologised, but Frank Warren is notorious for suing everybody. He sued so many people for all different things. Like, literally happens all the time. He sues everybody. He's notorious for it. Could you be asked? Like, he would have lost. He already lost a lawsuit, and he would. I don't know how liable that was, but for 200, I would say sorry for 200 grand. He'll say sorry for 200 grand. He's not stupid. Death will happen in Saudi. No, Joshua Fury. If them two both lose, can't happen in Saudi. If them two both lose, I think he'd even do a Riyadh card. Yes, Ellis. I think he'd do a thingy card. What's it called? What was I saying then? Ellis, trying to go for a Wagamama's on Monday. Turkey told them both to fix up. Yeah, that's what I think happened. Well, I think Turkey's just said, just square it off, sort it out. I like that Chris Eubanks in getting into the Saudi thing. Do you know what? Right? Do you not think it's mad that this Turkey guy? Yeah, I obviously I love him. I love the Saudis. I'm not. People go about sports watching. You think I give a shit about sports watching, mate? I don't give a fuck. If good fights are happening, even in like golf and that, like I do understand that. So I get why people in like golf and that complain about Saudis and that, because in golf and shit like that, and in football, they're taken away from the game, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Would you hold his hand, lad? Yeah, lad. Would you hold his hand, lad? I would hold his hand 100%. The money he's getting. Bear in mind, being a promoter and making money from promoting is getting harder and harder with piracy and ticket sales. It's easy to sell tickets, but it's hard to sell tickets for bad fights and stuff. And like broadcasters are not paying as much money for like things like boxing. Broadcasters are dropping boxing as well, if anything. It's hard to make money, mate. And this Turkey's giving they're making serious money off them. Have you not heard about the Cardina thing? I don't know if it's true, where like Cardina was making like 1 million to fight fucking Stevenson, and Eddie Hearn was getting like 900 grand on top as well as like a completely different fee. The golfers, yeah. So, Mike, what I'm saying with the golf is, so the Saudis take it, don't they? The Saudis take away players, and so then you stop seeing your. I mean, with the golfing, yeah, the Saudis are taking golfers away, so then you stop seeing the best golfers playing all each other, because there's some of them are playing for the Saudis, some are playing PGA, but in boxing, it's the opposite in boxing. In boxing, he's bringing everyone together. So whereas the Saudis might be seen, and like in football as well, like now Ronaldo's playing in there when he could be playing in fucking Port. Like if the Saudi league didn't exist and Ronaldo was as finished as he is, he'd probably be playing for like sport. Who did he start? Sport in Lisbon. Do you know what I mean? And it'd be like an interesting, fun story, but instead he's in the Saudi league. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're taking away talent, but in boxing, they're bringing it together. That's why I love them. Play the national anthem. Who gives a fuck? I bet not one person in that stadium, Wembley Stadium, gave a fuck that the Saudi national anthem got played. Who cares about sports washing, mate? No one cares about sports washing. All this shit's going to go on. And if the Saudis want to pump loads of money into fucking boxing and make sick fights happen like what we're seeing. Not that card, though. I don't understand why Eddie Hearn and fucking Frank Warren are saying Dubois versus Joshua at Wembley couldn't be made without Turkey. What do you mean? I nearly called him His Excellency then. That's why I paused then. I was going to call him His Excellency. Imagine it. His Excellency. Without Turkey, mate. What? Joshua fucking Klitschko was made in the state. Why could that card not be made without finger. The money you get from selling out Wembley, I don't understand how that. Well, I just don't get it. That could definitely have been done. But things like Joshua, Fury Usyk never gets over the line without Saudi money, especially not heavyweight. It's like things like Crawford and Spence, you'll get them over the line with a big pay-per-view and that. I'd love imagine this. I can't believe they got Newcastle. Imagine if the Saudis had just thought, fuck it, let's pay the money up front to get Liverpool, big money, yeah, let's say the free, because obviously you got Newcastle on the cheap, but if you just put a bigger outlay, like 3 billion to buy Liverpool, and then the money you could wash through Liverpool to spend whatever you wanted, because obviously it's hard for them to spend whatever they want in Newcastle. You have to prove what money you've made, and Newcastle just can't really make much more money. Imagine the money you could lie that Liverpool made if you were fucking a Saudi Arabian government to fucking spend money. We'd have all the money in the world. We'd be the biggest team ever. I would fucking start appealing my band then if the fucking Saudis boys, let me tell you. I'd be fucking asked about getting back to football then. Now, Ellis, I promise you now, brother, I will not listen to Nine's album. Who's listening to Nine's album? I need a fucking drink. I'm out of a drink. I'm going to go and get a drink 1 sec. Do you know, we've been 35 minutes yet. I've got lists. So I suppose this is as much as I make notes. I put a list of things to talk about. So Joshua Dubois, you have just in case I come on and like, I need things to talk about. Joshua Dubois, UFC Noche, Canelo, the football season so far. We spoke about Joshua and Dubois, haven't we? But this, listen, mate, no one cares about Nine's album. I promise you, no one. Nine's not the GOAT, bro. No, none of them are good. Joshua versus Dubois. What was we talking about before I went and got that drink? Right. Well, one of the topics that I have got anyway, UFC Noche, mate. Can you believe it? Oh, there's another one. Can you believe I'm an O'Malley fan now as well? Hated O'Malley forever. I don't know what it is actually. What is going on with my life now? Really, when you actually think about that. Adesanya, O'Malley, Drake, Drewski. I like fucking Drewski. I watch Drewski's videos all the time. Do you know how much I like? Literally, go Wagamama's on your own, lad. 90 shit, mate. Right, I've got to shoot. I'm in Oregon and going for food. Yes, even Oregon. I'm going to Oregon. I'm going to Portland. Yes, Mike. Where are you in Oregon? No way, I'm going to Oregon. Oh, he needs to shoot, so he's not going to answer. Fuck off, Mike. Are you coming to Wagamama's on Monday? I'll be with a little lad as well. Maybe I was talking about Canelo and Noche and all. I just want to chat about what we've been talking about. Just talking about nothing, a beef for shit. I can't wait for a beef, you know. We'll go in. What are we doing? We've got Mambos. Oh, I can't wait for Ocean. I always loved Drewski skits are heaviest. I was sick of the Ellis. I was sick of Drewski skits. I love them. The skits are always bang on. And then I was literally, look at this, watching one of his skits. I watch his shorts on the toilet, but watch his long videos stoned on the couch, like the auditions. The auditions to me are the funniest. Not the whole auditions. Most of the auditions are shit, but in every audition you'll get 3 or 4 hilarious things. Paul, oh, you're moving around? No way. Yeah, my auntie lives in Portland, Mike. How do I get rid of that fucking fuck being up for 4 days thing? But yeah, don't be up for 4 days. Well, that's what we didn't even talk about. Don't be up for 4 days. You have to sleep. You will ruin. Obviously, when you're young, you've got to go through it. Staying up and ruining fucking multiple times out. But you have to sleep. Even 1 hour resets your senses, doesn't it? You need, like, if you sleep for an hour, I feel like you'll wake up and you will feel a bit bit weird because it's only an hour, but it'll wear off. But it will wear off. If you don't sleep, it's the worst. You're all like, twitchy and not twitchy, but I don't even know what, like, when you've been up for a day and it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Everyone, you can't drink things the same, you can't eat the same, like little things, or you're on edge. On edge is probably the word to describe it, yeah. But if you can have an hour, and obviously you want more than an hour, but even an hour sort. So I remember I literally said this before earlier on today on them fucking stupid short things. The fucking 2 hours I had on the way to the Champions League final for Paris with fucking we got on the bus and we'd said, let's just have a couple of drinks in the pub before the bus. I don't think I said it like that, but it was. I've been corrected. Have a few drinks in the thing, yeah. Have a few drinks in the pub, because obviously a few drinks puts you to sleep anyway. But don't touch anything until we got on Seb's last game of the season. Oh, I know. Still up, mate. In what's it called? In fucking in Las Iguanas, the worst ever bottomless brunch I've ever done in that Las Iguanas. Oh my god, has anyone ever had a bottomless brunch in Las Iguanas? Why are they so terrible? Why do they hate it so bad? They're fucking horrendous. What's he saying? Mason, how the fuck is Mason? Who is Mason? You've still not told me who Mason is, mate, and he knows everything. He knows about the Newcastle crash. He knows fucking Seb. He knows who's Mason. Why do I not know who Mason is? The Drewski one I watched is about the workers thing. This is Dave, this. Is Jamie still here? I hope Jamie's still here. Oh, he's not still here, is he? If Jamie was still here, this is Dave. Hang on. Oh, it's playing at my headphones. Where the fuck is my headphones? I'm not even in, are they? I bet I've got one. Oh, I do that all the time, you know. You know what I do? Turn the Bluetooth off. I'll have my earphone in, and then fucking put my earphone, whoever knows, and it'll be connected to my earphone, and I'll have to find my earphone. Airport workers. No, not the airport workers. It's the actual workers. The one who's like the co-workers. Hang on, I'm getting fucking fingered here. That one. That's what it is. You know that one where it says where it's the little grass at work, everyone has worked with someone. That's Dave. That's Dave if Jamie's still in here. What was we talking about then before that? I need a piss as well, you know. Do you know what I said at the start of the live chat? Obviously, when you're starting to dry mouth ever, I said, don't just pick your drink, because you drink your full drink and then you need a piss and then you get another drink. So I'm gonna have to go for a piss. Yeah, I'm having a great time. You know what's good as well? You can just piss in the garden. Yes. Why is the fucking Joshua back? Oh, it's fucking finished. I'm putting it back on. I like that very well in song. Don't know why. I just like it, and then you know what? I'll end up going watching that again anyway. Right. Yeah, Joshua, that fourth round when he fucking came and he was swinging, I like him now. I'm a Joshua fan. And I'm an O'Malley fan. I can't believe I am an O'Malley fan. It's sad because why did that have to be his run? But there was no escape. I don't feel like... Surely the UFC would rather have O'Malley as a champion than fucking Merab or Nurmagomedov. I understand. Maybe they might. I'd be so asked about the Arab market, because obviously Saudi Arabia are getting in with them, aren't they? And then they do stuff with Abu Dhabi. Are they so asked about that market that they want fucking Nurmagomedov to fucking Khabib's brother or whatever it is, or cousin to be the champion? Can't be asked with him being the champion. They're fucking terrible. They're terrible. Look at text. The fucking... I've just literally turned my things off to show that video. Turned my notifications off to look at that video. Look at text. What the fuck? I'm showing that. Look at this. Look at this. And this isn't because he's allergic or nothing like this, yeah? Get this, everyone. Look at this. I want everyone's eyes on this. This isn't because he's allergic. This is just because he doesn't like it, right? He gets pizza with no cheese. No cheese. Look at that. And then look at this other one he got once. Get this. No cheese, mate. Look at that. Look at that, mate. From one of them snide takeaways, a pizza with no cheese. No cheese. What is going on? I love pizza more than anything. I don't even think I'd eat that, bro. It needs cheese. Pizza needs cheese, bro. What are you doing? How can't you like cheese? What don't you like about cheese? Cheese is fucking unreal, you know. I love cheese on anything. Think about... I know, Stephen, that's what I'm saying, man. Get on the screen. How can you not like cheese? Cheese is the fucking nicest. Think about what cheese goes well on. Right, imagine cheese and bacon on toast, yeah? Cheese on a jacket potato, cheese on the top of a lasagna, a cheesy pasta. What else? Cheese and ham butties. What the fuck, mate? How do you not like cheese? Macaroni and cheese. Mate, cheese is the fucking nicest thing. Cheese and bacon are probably two nicest things ever in the world. How can you not like cheese, bro? Cheese. It's like Alex. Alex don't like onions, yeah? Even if you cook them into something, he says he doesn't like onions, can't have onions and that. Onions don't taste of anything except make. I get maybe not wanting to screll an onion. I have cheese in my hand. Yes, literally cheese in my hand. I'll grate cheese and eat it at the bowl, mate. I fucking love cheese, mate. I'm not one of these weirdos who likes. Sometimes, you know, like when you go on like a cheese board and there's like blue cheese and weird cheese. I'm not into all that stuff. I don't like all that cheese. I don't like feta cheese. Don't really like goat's cheese, but like standard mozzarella, melted cheese on things. Oh, cheese, man. Cheese. I can't not like cheese, bro. The skemming me, lad. I just can't believe you don't like cheese, bro. What is it, though? What is it about cheese you don't like? Not what don't you like about cheese? Is it the texture? Is it the taste? Because the taste is sensational, mate. If someone said to me, oh, I can't eat rubbery food, you know. I just can't eat rubbery food. I don't know what it is. I'd go, and they didn't like cheese. You'd go, do you know what? Yeah, fair enough. If you can't eat rubbery food, you won't like cheese. But if it's a taste, mate, cheese. Why are you going to eat that? Bro, I think if you don't like cheese, just don't get pizza. Like steak, innit? I always tell people this. I've never, ever, not once ever in my life, ever, I don't think, I'm saying that, but I don't, unless it's come on a mixed grill or something, I've never ordered a steak, ever. Never ordered a steak in my life. Because I couldn't eat a steak, Pink. I can't do it. There's no way. I don't know why people do it with bits of red on the pig. No way. That's not how food. Meat should be cooked. Right? I can't eat it like that, yeah. So I never order steak. But because when you get it burnt through, only way I can eat it, it's not nice. It's chewy and stuff, and it's not nice. So I never order steak. So if I don't like steak, Pink, I just don't eat steak, and I miss out on steak, and it's sad because steak. Apparently, some people go and pay $2,000 for steak, and I think $2,000 for steak, mate. I would not pay a tenner for a steak if it was on a menu, right? You should, but I don't like steak like that, so I have to live with it, mate. You don't like cheese. Stop buying pizzas because that's embarrassing to me and to you and to pizzas. Yes, Will. I'd say Will is top 10 people I've been introduced to in the last 2-3 years. One of the soundest people of all time. I like Will. Will's a good guy. Well, are you doing all three? You're not coming to Drone, are you, Will, you little puff? Oh, I was going to call you a cancellation word then. Going back to my roots. Right, look at this, yeah. Look at this. I'm going to show you this. And I'm going to save the name as My Stalker just because I don't want a number to obviously be out there. Right, look at this. Look at these texts. You ready? This is obviously from someone to me. Wow, why is it zooming out? My Stalker. Look at that. Look. The only text I've ever sent back. You're relentless, you, aren't you? Look at that. Well, no, that's a lie. Sorry. That's not the only text I've ever sent back. I sent back, look, hang on. The first ever text they sent to me. And I said, who is it? Who is it? Sarah. Who the fuck's that? My stalker. She's been texting me since the 29th of May. And she's had a who is it and a you are relentless reply in all that time. But she also sometimes sends me WhatsApps, right? Can I show them on this or will I get banned? Very rarely though. She's only ever sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures on WhatsApp. I can't show these. Bad stuff. But I'm keeping them. I'm keeping all them texts. I'll never delete or anything. I'll block that number in case. No, if I block it, actually, it won't matter if I block it, will it? I'm going to block that number. I kept thinking, One day, I'm off my head enough. 5 minutes straight enough, you know what I mean? I might go around. Need to make sure I've got them in case there's any mad shit went on, do you know what I mean? Ellis, you're on thin ice. Why is Ellis on thin ice? Oh, because of the cheese. Because of the cheese. Wait till I tell you I pour milk out the bowl. Bowl. What? No way, Ellis. That can't be true. Yeah, you make. What do you mean? You put your wait. Hang on, put on the thing. You put your milk. You have a bowl of cereal, right? In a bowl. You pour the milk on it. So it's, and then how long do you leave it? And then you pour the milk out. What do you leave? How long do you leave it? How long do you leave it till it's considered wet? You're fucking mad, you mate. The best bit about cereal is getting a good spoonful where it's got the spoon's covered in thingies, but there's also that little underlayer of milk. That's the best bit. Do you reckon? Are you not? Is it not like? Are you not lactose intolerant then? No, because he's not allergic to it, is he? Because he's putting the milk on the stuff. If you were lactose intolerant, you'd be choking off that. Pour milk, mix it for 10 seconds, pour it out. You are fucking mad, mate. That is a mad thing to do. I don't really eat cereal though, you know. I honestly can't tell you, genuinely, and I'm talking years. I'm seriously saying years. I've not had a bowl of cereal in years. I'm really mean. Unless you count Weetabix. Other than Weetabix, and I have my Weetabix warm, like I put the milk on the Weetabix and then put the whole thing in the microwave and then put some sugar in it. So it's not even really like cereal. I have not had, or porridge, I've not had cereal in, when was the time I had cereal? Not an allergy. Just makes you have a bad ass, doesn't it? Not an allergy. Yeah, I've got thingy, Anna. It's the tism. It's the, you can't blame that. You can't blame that. Fuck off, mate. No way. No way. That's just a mad thing from you. This hat is tight, you know. Like it hurts. I think it's pretty sick, though. I think it was about 20 quid as well. What have you sent me here? Look how bad it looks out of the wrapper. That is fucking terrible. Looks like a Lunchable or something. Uploaded piece of pig. Text, I've already beat it to it. Go on the put it in the oven. What was I doing then? Yeah, did anybody watch the UFC 3? I did a watch along for it. Do you know think like everyone's worried about how sick it was, but no one think like it was a bit underwhelming. Not so much as underwhelming, but you know, why did they not? I know it was the Worlds and all that was sick, and if you were there, it would have been the best thing ever. But why did they not? I don't know if when O'Malley's coming out, why is it just O'Malley as a big massive guy coming out in his music? Why is it not an O'Malley themed walkout? Why was it not a Marab themed walkout? I guess maybe it would have been quite difficult to make then. And it was easy to, I suppose, I don't know. But would it not be sick like O'Malley comes out and he's got like, and there's a massive giant wig on the screen and fucking all the different colours come out to make up so much like mad like that instead of just being O'Malley stood there, didn't even clock 308 is at 7 p.m. main card. Shut up. Is that what it is? When's 308? Is 308 next? What's the next UFC card? I know it's thingy, innit? That's sick. I'm on Saturday. It's in thingy at Saturday, innit? What's it called? Paris. That's a sick one. 307 is the next. Oh, 307 is the next one. October 6th. I'm in a beef for that. Oh, I'm in a beef for the thingy fight Sunday. Probably watch that. What do you reckon the next UFC or boxing would be in there? What do you reckon the next UFC or boxing would be in there? What do you mean being there? Being where? Have you seen Paddy Murphy video? What? Will show me? I ain't seen it. I'm looking forward to 307, you know, in Salt Lake City. I think that's going to be sick. And I'm all for fucking everyone. People who mourn about Roundtree getting a fight over fucking Ankalaev, mate, are fucking just two shoes little wannabe triads, mate. Who gives a fuck about watching Ankalaev fucking wrestle someone to death or try to? You might lose, you might win, but no one cares about that, mate. We want Roundtree. We want Herrera to be the big star, to be a big exciting star, and knock people out. So get him in with Roundtree, knock him out. And then don't even give it Ankalaev again anyway for being fucking boring bastard. Give it someone else after him. Fuck Ankalaev. And anyway, when you actually look at Ankalaev's wins, this is a bit like when like Bilal Muhammad got the title shot on Leon Edwards. Everyone goes, oh my God, look at the run he's on. And they weren't beating the good people to get them, mate. Oh, Sphere. What you reckon the next year? Yeah, I think UFC will be in there again. I can't imagine how boxing and make it work because you need like a lot of money to do it, don't you? It's like expensive. So, but I think it'd be better with boxing. Well better with boxing. Imagine like a Canelo fight in there. Imagine Canelo went in there. Would he be able to pull it off? He'd have to fight someone sick, wouldn't he? I feel like no one in boxing's got the like time and effort to make it how sick it needs to be, unless Eddie Hearn went for it. But I don't think he'd spend that money on it. Was Dana White sold it out on the UFC, but if Matchroom go there, who've they got who would sell out the Sphere? Maybe unless they did like, but 20 million gate isn't like enough to pay a Joshua to fight whoever in the Sphere. Do you know what I mean? That 20 million gate's not big enough for that, and you're not going to. It's not. Imagine that though, Joshua versus fucking Fury in a Sphere, and do like British heavyweight champion themed night where you go through the story of the British heavyweight championship. That'd be sick. People like Ian fucking Lewis, or what was called? Who was it? What was he called now? Who Joyce beat like dead early on in his career. Why do I remember him as being a boxer? Summit Lewison. But yeah, I thought the Sphere was a bit underwhelming, but the card was terrible. Sorry, no, I wouldn't say the card was. The card was fucking dog shit. It looked like it was going to be good on paper, but the fights weren't really that good. The last two fucking fights were terrible, weren't they? The fucking O'Malley fight was terrible, and I'm gutting Merab, and I like Merab, and I like Aljo, and I like all that. I like Sarah, I like Ray Longo, I like them all, but I just can't get behind Merab as a champion over O'Malley. O'Malley was a sick champion, but I also do think O'Malley is taking the loss so well, so I don't think he likes being an active champion. He likes fighting like once a year. He likes more being a celebrity than fighting. He likes to be a celebrity from fighting. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he wants to hold a belt and be as active as two fights a year, what they need him for, or sometimes even like nearly 3 fights a year. Because if you're a champion, you're active because that's what they want. They want the belts to be active to fill all the days. So I don't think he wanted to be that active. No fights over 55 on the whole card at the Sphere. Yeah, you're right, aren't you? Yeah, but I think they didn't want any sluggers, did they? I think they wanted all the. I think they wanted it to be like obviously the Mexicans, not many Mexicans above that anyway. But I just feel like those better fights. I can't believe Moreno's fighting in fucking like 2-3 weeks or something or wherever, and he couldn't. Why could Moreno not fought on that? Fucking just doesn't make any sense. But 307 is going to be a banger. I can't wait for 307. Canelo as well. Canelo fucking Belanga. So I ended up watching the full Canelo fight, doing a 10K in the gym, and I think I'm not bothered if Canelo fights these fights at the end of his career. He's had a sick career, given us some of the sick fights. Mate, even professional since he's 15. He's definitely on the back end of his career. So I don't care who he fights, but if he's fighting people like Belonga, yeah, I would rather him not fight Belonga. But if he's going to fight people like Belonga, I will accept it. Only if he's knocking these people out. You need to be knocking people like Belonga out. And then I'll accept it because then I'm getting a knockout and Canelo's knocking someone out. And I'm like, yes, but you can't be going 12 rounds with people like Mungias. I don't mind when a Mexican fights another Mexican because I'm a merchant for like the event and the passion and everything about it. And I liked even when he fought Chavez Jr. It was like a shit fight. It was what it was, but I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the whole thing of the Mexican thing. So I don't mind the Mungai fight, and they obviously they're both undefeated as well. But if you're fighting, I know Belanga's undefeated, but if you're fighting people as bad as Belanga, you need to be knocking them out. You need to go Magomed Sharipov back. He wasn't that good, Ellis. He was terrible. He was just like a flashy striker, but he wasn't actually that good, was he? He left because of he wanted to be a doctor or something, didn't he? He was good though. He was all right. So, can you believe? Well, I suppose I'm just looking at the thing. I suppose we have talked about some of it. I put an extra thing at the bottom in case I hadn't got to near an hour and I'd run out of things to talk about. Kendrick and Drake. Kendrick getting the fucking Super Bowl thing. Can you believe? Fucking Kendrick got the Super Bowl halftime show. Jay-Z's a fucking hater and he's a fucking muppet. Why would you give it to Kendrick Lamar? I do get the. People will say, give it to Lil Wayne, mate. Has anyone seen Lil Wayne live? He was not. Has anyone seen Lil Wayne live? All these auto-tune rappers and that are fucking terrible. You want to be like terrible live. Lil Wayne just he was like just the first like big blown-up mumble rapper. Like who made sick, like just music to listen to when you're just in the car and that. He'd smoke Marab. No way would he smoke Marab, bro. He was fucking terrible. Just a flashy strike. He was dog shit. He got beat by any wrestler would have got beat by, unless you're just trolling. But yeah, and then so Jay-Z gives Kendrick the halftime show. I get it not being Lil Wayne, even though it's in New Orleans, and obviously Lil Wayne's like Mr. New Orleans, but you can't give Lil Wayne the fucking. Then again, Lil Wayne, because he's like that popular and that beloved, the featuring people he'd have got to chip in would have been unreal. So yeah, maybe. But then again, Kendrick would probably do the same. Do you reckon they're going to let Kendrick play and not like us? Mad, innit? Like, I am a Drake fan because of the beef, through the beef, and I still think Drake won the songs, the word of the songs, and no one will ever be able to lie to me and believe otherwise. They will not be able to, because Kendrick did not win the songs. Would have brought out, yeah, exactly, all of them, all the Young Money, all of them would have come out. You'd have had them all out, but then obviously other people would have come out as well because he's fucking loved. But you're not going to lie to me and make me think Kendrick won the rap battle, but he won the war, definitely, with the beef, definitely, because fucking Jamie, as if you missed a fucking thing about Dave. You must have left and come back in, actually, you little grass. Because you were talking, yes, Paddy, where have you been, Paddy, mate? Paddy is my biggest not detractor, because he's not a detractor. He's my biggest. He basically, I'm in the pub. He basically calls me out the most for just not showing up to these. Can you believe I hadn't done one of these before the season started? Oh, we haven't even talked about the season. Good start to the season. I knew it was. People are going, oh, they think I want Liverpool to lose because I don't like Slot. Promise you, I don't want Liverpool to lose. It kills me when Liverpool lose. But I just know Slot's going to be terrible, and it'll only be a year, 18 months, and at least it's something to laugh at. Well, now Klopp's gone, and like my love for football's just like completely gone. So. But everyone, I promise you, I'll be right on this one. I will be right on this one. I'll be vindicated. Slot is terrible, and we're all going to hate him. Trust me, we're going to hate him. He's fucking terrible. He can't wait to get rid of Trent either as well. He wants Bradley to play. He's definitely had a word with Bradley and said, "Listen, don't worry, Trent's not." And Trent's going as well. But I would go if you were Trent. Would you not go? Why would you not leave? Why would you not go to Madrid if you were Trent? Liverpool, right? We have the worst owners in the league by a million miles, and I'm saying honestly, the worst owners in the league by a million miles. Yeah, they don't spend. Look at. Can you believe this fucking Slot hasn't kicked up a fuss about the fact that we've just got back into the Champions League? So we always get told, oh, if you're not in the Champions League, the revenue and all this, right? We just got back into the Champions League after a season out of the Champions League, and all we bought was Chiesa, who's dog shit. It was dog shit before the injury. And now he's double dog shit because he's had a fucking horrendous injury. Yeah, we bought him for like buttons and bought nobody. I bought a keeper that we loaned out. Right, so we got owners that never have ever been ambitious. Klopp did miracles for them. They never spent with our rivals. Klopp got the best of like small thingy squads. We replaced Alisson as well. We replaced Alisson. Yeah, whatever. So we're not going to be competitive with. We already watched it happen straight away. Arsenal have overtook us as being like City's like main competitor, and we're just like now at best maybe the third best team, which we will not be at the end of the season. We will not finish top 4 this season. I promise. People think I'm being stupid. I love Gravenberch, I do love him, and I said he would be good. I said if you go and look at my video, my Liverpool's transfer window video from like last year, I said Gravenberch is a good player, but I weren't sure if he'd be good under Klopp. Gravenberch and Nunes are the two players who should be good on the Slot, and Slot can't even get it right with Nunes. Play Nunes as a striker. He'd suit this system as a striker in your team. We're going to hate him. We're going to hate Slot, all of us, trust me. Everyone's going to turn him because he's fucking terrible. But I'm glad, because like I said, no matter who followed Klopp, doesn't matter if it was anyone I wanted, say like, I obviously didn't really want Mourinho, but anyone who followed him, Alonso, would have failed because the shadow of Klopp, it's not looming right now because it's a bit of a fresh thing, but give it a few months, the shadow of Klopp will be, when he starts turning up to games and stuff like that, will be so big that that it fucks up for the manager. Just won't be. You just won't work. It just won't work. The first manager was always going to fail. It's like following Wenger and that, and that's how big Klopp was for Liverpool. He was as big as Wenger for Arsenal. Think how bad we were before Klopp came in. And these and I don't even know if anyone can succeed under these owners because they're never going to really fund it properly. They're not until they sell up. Because if we start dropping out of the top 4 consistently, which is we're more than capable of doing, because Chelsea always spend money, United will always spend money, City will always spend money. Now Newcastle are going to start always going to keep spending money. Arsenal probably. Don't know if Arsenal will always spend money because I feel like their owners have seen this as a bit of like a venture capital thing where spend loads of money like in a little period to boost the thingy of the club for years. Bit like Chelsea, but like on like a less fucking aggressive way. Do you know what I mean? But loads of teams are spending money. Even like Tottenham outspend us massively. So like, remove that thingy. So I don't even know if any manager can work under it, but Slot's definitely not the manager to work. You know what? We're only here for an hour and 3 minutes, right? And I always like to get to an hour, but I just want to go and eat some food. I'm fucking starving. For this, yeah. So obviously, today is I've had JJ for the whole week. I had him for 7 days. So, and then yesterday I was fasting. So today is the first day where I can literally get stoned and eat whatever I want in like 8 days, 9 days. So I can't wait to get off it. And but I couldn't get stoned from the second I woke up, because that's sometimes a mistake I make. Sometimes when I set these live chats, yeah, this is why they get cancelled, because the only way I can be this like lively and like love chatting and everything is for about 2 hours, 3 hours after my first joint. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Or maybe a bit longer than that, maybe 3-4 hours after my first joint. And then after that, I have like a few more joints than that. And that's when I start getting tired of, like most other people, chilled, yeah. But at first, the first thing, yeah, does this to me and blows me head off, and I'm like, I want to research everything and watch everything and eat everything. And think, I don't really want to eat in the first bit, and then I want to eat. And I don't even know where I was going with this. Where was I even going? Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna go and eat. But yeah, so today I had to make sure I went to the gym and I had no joint before the gym. Not had a joint all day. I've made sure I've been watching the McMahon thing on the couch and even had a little nap, right, to make sure that I could do the live chat. And I've had a fucking great time. I have a great time every time. Just 6 weeks, it was actually 7 weeks between the last live chat. I'm trying to get them every week, and I promise you, I swear to God, when I move, and my life is more chilled. Who could have foreseen this year? When I started this last year, who could have foreseen my 2024 was going to be? My life is chaos, yeah. My life is mad, but I could never have foreseen it was going to be this mad. So when I move, it'll be every week. We haven't talked about Diddy, actually, nah. And I've run out of time, Will. Well, I've not run out of time. I could sit on here for another fucking 20 minutes, but I do really want to go and have some food. But we haven't talked about Diddy, no. Can I be asked talking about Diddy? Nah, not really. We'll talk about Diddy next week. Promise you. What can I do next week? Oh, I'm in Ibiza next week. Can't do a live chat next week. Can I do it on the 1st? No, because I've got JJ on the 1st. 2nd, nah. No live chat next week. We'll be back. I'll do a live chat on the 11th. Could I do one next week? When could I do one next week? Well, I could do a sober one. I could do a sober one on the 1st. Oh, I'm fasting on the 1st. 30th, Monday. Only 4 days away. I'll do another live chat when I get back from Ibiza. Who knows? I might even do a live chat inside Ocean, a little half an hour on my phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've lost loads. This is all the weight I've lost for this. Like, an ending to the get the ball rolling. I could do a what's it called? I could do a fucking half an hour end to all them stupid little short videos I've been doing in the thingy. The last episode is me live in Ocean. Right, anyway, I'm going. I can't wait to eat and shit. Shall I do it? Do you know what I'll do? I'll do a shorts series of the food I eat now after this. What should it can be called? After the live chat. After the live chat. After the live chat is a new series I'm going to do on shorts where you see everything I eat from now till I go to bed. And then I don't even care. I'm fasting tomorrow, but it's worth it because can you believe this? Get this. I was in the gym before and I was feeling all lightheaded and everything. Yeah, I just felt terrible. I ended up, it will still be on my watch. Look at this, yeah. So look what I did in the gym, right? I did a 5K run and it took me 48 minutes because I just kept having to stop and walk. I couldn't, every time I'd run for like a minute or like, no, not a minute, but like 3-4 minutes, I'd start getting all dizzy and like feeling a bit weird. And then, so then I'd like walk a bit, have some water and I'd be fine. So then I did that. And then after that, look, two failed starts at another. Because when I go to the gym, I either run a 10K or I run a 5K. But yesterday, because it was the first time I've been in the gym for a week, because I've had JJ for a week, I did 15K. I did 3 5Ks, yeah. But so I tried to do another 5K just so I'd done 10K. Couldn't do it twice, and then I did 390-meter swim. Yeah, I never ever do less than 1,000-meter swim ever. My thing used to always be, no matter what, no matter where I'm feeling, I've said it on here 100 times, no matter how out of shape I am, I can get up and do and swim 50 lengths, yeah. And it's true, I can always, no matter what, swim 50 lengths. But so 50 lengths on the inside pool is, or is it the outside? No, 50 lengths on the outside pool is 1,000, and 40 lengths on the inside pool is 1,000, yeah. And I always do 1,000 no matter what. I did 390, yeah. Then I got sat in my car, and because on Saturday night I started fasting, yeah, after the AJ fight, and was supposed to do 60 hours, but failed 44 hours in. So then, because I failed 44 hours in, I started to do another fast the next day. 36 and failed that one, but then did a 36 the day after that, right? In the last 120 hours, I've been alive. I've been able to eat for 19 hours of them. And I was in the gym after doing a 15K yesterday, whilst fasting, and 1,000-meter swim yesterday, right? And I went back in the gym today on fucking fruit and a yogurt. Honestly, I thought I was going to die. I've never felt like that in my life. And then so I'm having a shower afterwards. I'm in this hot shower. And I had my eyes closed in the shower, like, because I felt grim, and I went all dizzy and everything. And then I had to put my hand on the like glass thing at the side, like proper went on a funny turn. And I just came home and fucking scrammed a chicken bacon, lettuce butty, and was fine. Felt fine. I had a nap on the couch, but yeah, fucked it because I fasted. So I've decided I'm going to eat probably until I'm going to eat all night tonight. I'm going to have another joint when I finish this, and I'm just going to eat until about midnight till I fucking fall asleep in a food coma, and that's when I'll start fast. And I don't care on Saturday. I'll just eat whenever that time is. Even if I can do that. I can wake up on Saturday and have a green tea. You wake up, so I always think when you do these fasts, yeah. Like this morning, I woke up starving, but I was because obviously that's the most time you've not consumed. Even like it's the green teas and the water that you keep consuming that stop you feeling hungry. But because you're asleep for, even if you're asleep for 8 hours, 7 hours, that's 7 hours where you've not had nothing. So you wake up starving. Nice. It is hard, Ellis, but it's a good way of losing weight if you love food like me, because it means you can eat whatever you want on the other days and get away with it. But, like, you're starving when you wake up. But I've had times when I've woke up super early, and when you have a green tea, that does genuinely fill you up, the green tea. So, he's been knocked down again, Joshua, for this time. That does genuinely fill you up, that green tea, for about another 3-4 hours until you had another green tea. But obviously, when you wake up that hungry, you just want to break it and have the coffee, which is what you do. You wake up and time it. I usually just lie in bed till it's time to break it. But I'll happily eat now till midnight, eating everything in sight, because then when I do the fast tomorrow, because bear in mind I fasted yesterday, before I'd been in the gym before, it was 19 hours of eating in the last fucking 120. But obviously, as well as I wasn't including the hours I'd been able to eat this morning, but I had only had my yogurt and that and gone to the gym. I hadn't been eating, so I weren't including that in them 120. I wasn't including that day in the 120 either, so it would have been longer and longer. And I forgot what was the whole reason for the whole thing about all this. Oh yeah, so I'm going to eat till midnight tonight, and then I'll just eat at 12 o'clock on Saturday. I've got to pick JJ up on Saturday anyway at 12 o'clock, so that's perfect. I'll pick him up and then go for dinner. So I'm eating all night, but I'll do that's just me. After the live chat, I'm going to post everything I eat from now till midnight, and you'll see how bad it is. This is why I can't get stoned all the time and why I don't get stoned all the time. Goodbye. This has been an amazing live chat. An hour 11 minutes, and we didn't even do the season prediction. I wrote that down, Ellis. I put as one of the things, football season so far, season predictions, league title, top 4, and relegation. I actually put that in not notes, but my list of things to talk about, and I've not done it. But we've just talked about loads, and it's an hour and 15, an hour and 10. I just want to eat stuff, so we'll do. But then that's going to be ages away to do it. Who knows what I'll do my season? Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll go back to doing actual videos. I don't know why I don't do them anymore, because I actually enjoy. I remember I used to enjoy the most ever. So that's how I don't know why people didn't get onto the fact that me and Meg had split up, because I'd always do them video, like the Craig David video and stuff like that. I would always do on a weekend, because Meg had JJ on the weekends, yeah. So I would always do it where it would be like I remember I used to always say I love waking up on a Saturday morning, having a joint, having a coffee, and doing a video. That was what I did. It's one of my favorite things. Having a joint, having a coffee, and doing like a video talking about a topic. And that's what I used to do them all the time. Cook the pizza. Right, listen, before we go, this is the best thing to do. End it on. Ellis's cooked pizza with no cheese. Look at that disgrace. It doesn't even look any different from not cooked, because it's the cheese that melts. Everything else just goes a bit different. That's it not cooked, and that's it cooked. Doesn't look any different. Just looks like you've literally doesn't look any different. The corners have turned up a bit on the fucking pepperoni, mate. Yeah, I can't believe you don't like cheese. I'm leaving it on that. Thursday ending. See you later, everyone. It's been a pleasure.